The Warden's Scale, a sign of honor and bravery only bestowed upon the best of warriors among the clouds in our clan.
I'm sorry that I couldn't protect you. I don't deserve the Warden's Aegis. So this is where you were hiding. All these months of searching were not wasted. Now tell me, where is she? Long ago, I made a promise.
Studying is so boring. Don't you want to wear the Aegis one day? Of course I do. So, study hard. Okay, but only because of you. Promise me you'll do your very best? I promise.
Hundreds of years worth of studying to be worthy of the Aegis, and yet... I failed. I failed. My healing magic was of no use when I couldn't even find her body. And since then, I've been searching for the one who took her. I stopped all the useless studying, and even though I wasn't any good at wielding a blade, I had no choice now. I would not stop until those responsible for my dear sister's disappearance were dead. And I was merciless. All of your men were cowards, because in the end, they led me right to you. I had been yearning for this day, so I swung my weapon with the resolve that this would all be over soon. Aimed right for the head, there was no way I'd miss. But moments before I could rejoice in my bloody glory, a familiar face reached her hand out from the portal.
That necklace. Quickly, grab my hand.
And so I took her hand, joining her in our brand new home. After what felt like forever, I'd finally found her again. Sky, my dear sister. The violent flames of revenge were quelled in my heart, and I was left with emptiness. In this world, there was nothing I needed to protect her from. So, what was I supposed to do?
Blaise, you can't stay in there forever. I gave you a computer so you could get used to this world, not so you could get lost in it. If you don't come out, I'm coming in. Alright, you asked for this. Blaise! What in the world have you been doing in here?
Have you ever heard of a game called Nier Automata? What about the anime Evangelion? How do you feel about Genshin Impact?
Have you just been in here playing games and watching anime?
No! I've also been reading manga. There's so many interesting ones out there. I've only gotten through 100 or so, not to mention all the anime adaptations and games. This world is awesome!
It's only been 2 weeks, Blaise. How did you... It's literally impossible. There's not enough hours in the day and... Have you even slept?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh no. My little sister has turned into Shonen Otaku! Well, I'm glad she's having fun. Wouldn't it be better if she touched some grass? I suppose it's time to introduce her to them.
And then I told management I thought she looked
What do you think, Navi?
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Oh, hey, hello, honey. How are you?
How you doing?
Here.
Some time later.
Blaise? Blaise! Are you still asleep? You have a debut to do! Get up!
Oh, fuck! Oh my gosh, let me turn my BGM down. I turned it up, let me turn it back down again. Hello! I am Blaise Shinryu of AN Project's second generation Haven. But you can just, call me Blaise. Miss Blaise Works, Lady Blaise Works. All of those. I admit, my heart is pounding just a bit. I'm not used to so many eyes on me, especially after locking myself away, but thank you for being here. I sincerely appreciate it. Yes, Sky is in fact my sister. That is a true fact. You guys had many, many theories. Thank you for those. I enjoyed looking at them. We both did. And thank you for enjoying my content so far on Twitter and on the YouTube shorts. And for those of you that may have had the question about a particular short, my Bluebird short, the third voice was in fact mine. That was me. The first one was my beloved genmate Miri, who came first. We tweaked her voice a little bit to try to throw you guys off. Maybe you'd think it was me. The second one was my dear senpai Kilia. And the final one was actually my CEO, Miss Eri. Can we all get a round of applause in the chat? They did a very, very good job. Once again, thank you guys for helping me out with that short. It was very fun to do. I hope that everyone enjoyed the 2 debuts that came before. It was really fun watching them. I was sitting along in the chat, lurking, sometimes typing. It was very fun. I saw what you guys had to say about me. We will have words later. Don't worry. In the end, I still love you, my beloved genmates, but we will in fact have words. I hope you guys enjoyed the lore. I put it all together, I edited it myself, and I did make the puppets that were in the second part of it. And yes, the music was, all of it was, well, except for in the lore 2.0, was from the Nier soundtrack, because it turns out with copyright, you can actually use it. And as we continue with this debut, you will see exactly why that made me just go, ew! I don't know if that peaked, but that was the sound I made when I realized that I could in fact use Nier music in my lore 1.0 and 2.0. Or it's not in the 2.0. Why do I keep saying in the 2.0? It's not. It's just in the lore 1.0. The 2.0 one, I just looked up copyright-free music, I'm not gonna lie. And thank you for enjoying the lore, by the way, but please do not cry. Do not cry. We are back together now, so everything is back as it should be. And I would hate to see that peace ruined ever again. So just keep that in mind. Hello. Thank you to everyone that might be coming in a little late. Once again, my name is Blaise Shinryu of AN Project's second generation Haven. And now we are going to keep on going ahead right with the slides. Behold me! And behold Timothy. Timothy is my twin blade. You can call him a spear, I suppose, but he does prefer twin blade. Yes, here I am. Behold! Behold! Allow me to take just a quick drink of water. The nerves are making my mouth a bit dry. I don't know if you got any free ASMR there, but it's the only ASMR you'll ever get from me. But yes, one more time, me right there, Timothy right there, and a little Timothy being used as a pointer. So my birthday is July 6th. Thank you so much for shooting fireworks for my birthday month. I don't really understand why it's only done in one country, but it is done in the country where I reside, so I do appreciate that. They knew of my arrival and they planned accordingly.
My height is 157 centimeters, 5'1", which is tall enough to ride a roller coaster, but I will not because I am scared of heights. Which is a bit odd, given where I used to live, in the peaks. But, you know, it's a long story. This guy used to make fun of me for it just a little bit. We're not gonna talk about that. Moving on. My age is 1,900 plus. I lost count. Plus, I also can't really count. Never ask me, you know, like, have you ever had to Google, like, this specific number in English? Yeah, I do that all the time. My search history is filled with them. For the longest time, I was in fact saying that I was 1,900 years old. Or maybe it was 19,000. All I know is up until 20 minutes ago, I didn't really know how to pronounce the number that my actual age was, so I figured it out though. Languages. I know English and Otaku Japanese. That is, that's literally about it. Not enough wrinkles left for useless knowledge. Useful knowledge. All I have in there is useless knowledge, unfortunately. Well, depends on your opinion of what's useless. I think knowing, you know, all of the, near automata timelines and the near replicant and Drakengard timelines and the Drakengard 3 timelines and the Drakengard timelines are not useless information. They are not. So they will stay in there forever. My likes. I like anime, manga, and gaming. Hello, fellow disappointments. Potatoes in any form. Patat, yum. Patat, very yum. I love them as french fries, as you can see. These spilled. I will admit that I may have woke up a bit late for my debut, and I may have lost track of my original slides, which is why these are all written how they are written. But you know, a girl's gotta make do with what a girl's gotta make do. So this is what we have. But yes, I love french fries. I love tater tots. I love hash browns. I love gnocchi. I love, if it's a potato, I eat it. I'm gonna be honest. I want to find new ways how to cook potatoes. Like, I've cooked them so many different ways. I don't think there's any more. My other likes is the dark. No, I went straight to dislikes. I don't like the dark. I hate the dark. Sorry. My likes. Let's go back up to that. The dark scares me just that much, you know. I'm thinking about it even while I'm thinking about other stuff. Pretty anime guys and tough anime women. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna have many, many talks about my tastes in fictional characters. Believe me on that one. Believe me on that one. And my last but not least like is collecting things, but not like a crow, because that's a myth. Look it up. Crows do not actually collect things that are like shiny, but I do. I have many, many collections. I have a book collection, a manga collection. I have, well, I'm slowly starting on D&D, campaign book collection, and a dice collection, which I should really stop that in its tracks before it gets too bad, and I have a weapon other than Timothy in a bag. I do, in fact, also collect plushies, and you will not make fun of me for that, because plushies are awesome. And if you don't have any, then, I don't know, maybe you never got hugged as a child. Now, my dislikes. First and foremost, the kangaroo mom from Horton Hears a Who. She is a biatch. I mean, have you watched that movie recently? It is on the Netflix. I believe that is its name, the Netflix. Yeah, that kangaroo, she is just so horrible to Horton for no reason. Like, she just comes out of nowhere. Like, I could understand if Horton was, like, trying to, like, I don't know, like, step on the kids and, like, smush them. But he wasn't. He was like, there's life on this speck. And she was like, we should kill him, guys. That's literally, that is the jump that woman, that monster made, okay? My next dislike is, in fact, bugs. All bugs. Yes, even butterflies. I'm so sorry, Zumi. Zumi loves bugs, and she always tries to talk to me about bugs. And she goes, hey, Blaise, this bug that I saw, and I go, ah. I cry immediately. In my defense, where I am from, my homeworld, by that I mean, there are quite large insects. You can ride on a few of them. They're similar to what you would, I believe, call like the mythical dragons here, but they do not breathe fire. They're not like that. They're more like dragonflies. It's hard to explain, but they're terrifying, and they eat your clothes if you leave them out to dry. So many holes. Anyways, now we're getting to what obviously really scares me, which is the dark. And the reason why I was thinking about it so much earlier, to the point where I skipped right to it, was because the man that stands in the corner scares me. I don't know what he wants, but he's always there. I don't want to talk about him anymore. Bad writing and bad game design. Most popular anime are pretty mid, and you can fight me on that. Yeah. And by the way, my definition of mid are just things that were really lacking in a certain area. So if it's going to score like a 7 out of 10 all areas, that's not a mid anime. But if it scores an 8 and like a 9 in one area, but then one thing just tanks it, like a 1 out of 10, that's a pretty mid anime, because they couldn't even get their act together to make everything awesome about it. Controversial maybe, but yeah. Moving on from that is my favorites. So I have quite a few favorites, actually. Please do not make fun of them. They're very, very amazing. This one is Nier Automata, right here. I ran out of sticky notes, unfortunately, so I did have to start resorting to writing on other things, but yeah, this is Nier Automata right here. Back there, I kind of was in a hurry, so it got kind of, like, stuck underneath, but that one is Nier Automata. And I know, like, this is a really original one that you've never, like, seen anyone else say before, but Nier Automata, this one right here, like, that one's really good. And then, yeah, that one does also say Nier Automata. Apologies. Again, I was kind of scrambling, so it's not quite how it should be. And this little guy right here, I actually don't really know why he is there. I don't remember putting him there. Actually, wait, what's going on?
Hello, my child.
Yoko Taro!
For spreading the good word of my lore. Your outstanding commitment to spreading the good word of my lore, I shall give you a gold star.
Oh my god!
Continue on, my child. Good luck.
Oh my god, the watch-along I wasn't expecting! Did you guys see that? I'm not imagining that, right? That was real? I imagine a few things, but that's not one of them, right? Oh my god, I don't know how AN Project managed that watch-along, but yeah! Let's fucking go! Whoa! Oh yeah, that was awesome. I mean, totally be expected. Of course you'd want to, check in on someone as cool as me. Next slide. Things to expect from me. Blaise Shinryu, that is my name. Please do not forget it. Streaming every day for as long as I can. And no, I do not mean hours. That would be absolutely insane. I mean just literally every single day for approximately 2 to 3 hours on average. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of me, and you have no choice in the matter. Okay? Also, learning and trying new things. I love learning and trying new things, honestly. Unless it takes like more than 10 steps, because then I get frustrated. I've never built anything from the IKEA. Sky tried to get me to build a chair once, and, well, I don't want to talk about it. Challenges. Resident Evil with no gun? Yeah, Minecraft, but with one heart? Yeah. All that stuff? Yeah. And bordering on that, I am going to try some games that I've never tried before, because not that they've intimidated me or anything, that would be totally ridiculous. I'm gonna be trying the Souls-like series. We will see when we get to my schedule exactly what some of those will be. But yes. Next on what to expect is anime and manga related content. Although it will mostly be posted content, because the ideas that I have will work themselves out the best as like long form videos or shorts, etc. But there will still be live streams regarding this type of content. But yeah, I want to get into editing, kind of added in on what to expect. I'd like to get into that, so that will really fuel my posted content. And get pranked. No elaboration. You will find out when you find out. Next, goals. My goals. So my goals are 3D concert. I want to be just a little bit of an idol. All right, just a little bit. Just a little ooh. And that's all. That's all I need to do. Just once on stage, and I will be happy. And also, because why not? That would be freaking amazing. Next, host a panel and or be a guest at a convention. I want real people, like in their flesh, to sit in a room and stare up at an anime girl on a screen, telling them information that they probably didn't need to hear. But they will be there for me, and it will be awesome. It will be awesome. Next, stream long enough to see the end of Genshin Impact. I really want to see the end of it, because, I mean, think about it. Think about how amazing and, like, for once not clickbait that title would be. Like, the end of Genshin Impact. Final Genshin Impact stream. And it's not clickbait? That'd be awesome, and I want to do that. Next, create my own original song. I like to sing. I do, in fact, like to sing. There's a lot to be elaborated on that, hence why I did not put it earlier in the presentation, but I do really like to sing. And creating my own original song would be a dream come true. I want to be involved in every step of it, as much as I can, because I really do like music. Next is to voice act in a game and or anime. I think that would be just super sweet, super awesome. You will see, hopefully, as we perhaps do some visual novel streams on this channel, my voice acting prowess. And, you know, maybe if you're looking for someone to voice act in your game or anime and you can work it out with my dear, wonderful CEO, hit me up, you know, that kind of thing. You never know. There's so much on the horizon for me. Next is create an RPG maker and or visual novel game, because that would be awesome. I love games, those types of games that are just really story heavy, so much. Like, of course, I want to make one for myself, because I want to make the art that really honestly sold me on this world and made things seem not so sucky. And then last but not least, repay everyone in AN Project for their kindness and understanding towards me, because being someone that doesn't really go out much and kind of only does one thing all day, every day, I could be a bit difficult at times, but honestly, they're all really lovely, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna drink my water. That doesn't have tears in it. But that forever home statement, that good, nice, new, forever, shiny, clean car, forever home, everlasting narrative, all of the tags. Good thing I already passed the interview. I love it, and I love being here, and I hope to repay that one day. Without no more sobbing, let me just move myself just a little bit. We have my tags and everything right here. So we got my general is here for Ryu. My live is Blaise Live. My clips are a bit of Blaise. My memes are Ryu Wrecked. And yes, for those of you wondering, that did change. I realized that the old meme tag was in fact taken, so we are changing it to Ryu Wrecked, which has nothing under it. Yes, my NSFW is Bear Blaise. you can post stuff on there. I don't know. We'll see what I think of it. We'll talk about it at a later date, just how much of a critique of certain assets on certain drawings I may be. And art is Blasterpiece. And thank you to everyone that's already been posting in these tags. I really appreciate it, and I hope that I've caught everyone that's done it. My Oshi marks are the book and the chain, although now that I realize it, I think they go in the other direction? Maybe? Look on my Twitter. They're in the right order there. Hashtag, not hashtag, at Blaise Shinryu. It's right there. Ta-da. Oops. And fan name. We're gonna talk about that more tomorrow. Because I have no idea. So, yeah. We're gonna go over that and do all that cool, sweet stuff. Cool, sweet stuff. Next up, we have my credits. I'm gonna slide up just a little bit more. My credits here. So my model is by, the design is Sinrin Art 95 on, or Siren Art 95 on DeviantArt. My artist and rigging is Uta Rainfall. Love you, Uta Mama. Happy birthday. Or I guess your birthday was kind of tomorrow, but yeah. Debut song cover, which you will see after this. The art is by Polput. The video is by Harry Marchandi. And the mix is by Kirko. And my debut assets are here. My BGM is Oddtop. My loading and ending art is by Rithia E. My loading and ending animation is by Mikero. My room BG is Anomaly. My logo and overlays are by Monarune. My microphone is by Hanada Hajime. And my stinger transition is by Klez Art. And my lore 1.0 art is by Temachi. Thank you guys all for making me exist. Yeah! Round of applause again for everyone. Woo! Woo! Next, we have my beautiful, wonderful gen mates and my impressions of them. First and foremost, we have Miri. She's super fluffy, totally not out to drown me in her booba for forcing her to binge anime with me many times. We got Zumi, Much Frog, very wow, amazing little Dokermit who always makes me feel loved. We got Navi, the Beat Boop Stinky League playing Roomba that always asks me for advice, and I love it. And then we have Amara, who is Miss Ma'am that can abduct me anytime, no complaints, as long as she toss screws in my direction. And that do be all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed all of that beholding and learning about me. Don't worry, debut's not over. I'm not ending right now. That would be embarrassing. Imagine that, right? We're going to go on to the showcase of me. Cha-ching! Here we go! I am not fancy like the two wonderful ladies before me. I have no idea how they made themselves like pop in and out and stuff, so I'm just gonna do it like a casual with my mouse and scroll wheel. Hello! Here I am! Da 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 da. This is my room, this is me. Welcome! We'll start from the top. I'll get as close as I possibly can. This is the closest I'm ever getting. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy it now, take your screenshots. I'll pause for a moment to take a sip of water while you do that. That honestly was the perfect face for me to pause on. I love that. But we'll start from the top. I do not have a Hoge. This is just bedhead. But, you know, brushing your hair is for losers. I do a swishy. Whee! I got some streaks, definitely not from stress, don't worry about it. And for those of you that may not have been aware, I have a ponytail. And it is in fact an undercut underneath. It is not long hair. It is not long hair. It is in fact a ponytail. It is in fact a ponytail. Swish, swish, swish. Swish, swish, swish. And I do have a secret little hidden jingle jangle back here. You will see later on it a bit more clearly, but yes, ponytail. And I'll give you a bit of a better view of moi. I just imagine camera flashes in my head right now. Just I should have used shoost, and then I could have had the camera flashes. I got teeths. Good old teeths. Utamama put a lot of care into my teeths, as you can see. You guys are now all my personal dentist. I got the good chompers, and I got this too. You want it again? Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done with that. This is about as good as a look at my scar as I can give you. There it is. You wanna know how I got this scar? It's well, go back to the beginning of the video and you'll find out, loser. No, it's I got it from the owner of my revenge, the one who took my dear sister Sky from me. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I feel like an anime protagonist now. No, it's a symbol of my regret and my failure to uphold the promise. Moving down a little bit. There's the bottom. It is fully shaved. I did it myself. I definitely didn't almost nick myself at all. I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Oh, what's this? It's the Aegis, or the Aegis, or the thingy that goes around my neck. This is a symbol, much like the Warden's Scale, of a certain achievement, mine being to be the most studious of all scholars, and a master over healing magic. I might be a healer, but, you know, those kind of vibes. Behold the thingy! Yes, the thingy! The Aegis, the Aegis. Potato, you know. There it is. With some more additional hair swooshies. I'm gonna give myself a headache doing this. Are you guys sick of it yet? Is it, or am I hypnotizing you? Is this working? Do. No, not that song! Not that song! Anyways, let's move on. Whoa, more of the Aegis? Oh my god, whoa, look at how it moves. Isn't it like, whoa, look at that. Whoa, oh my god, it's so cool. Oh, I forgot, I totally got off track. The Aegis, by the way, is a symbol of my promise to stay by the Warden's side and protect her no matter what, and to always be there to heal her wounds. Yeah, that's definitely, like, what you're paying attention to, right? Because it'd be so, like, it'd be so sus if you weren't, like, right? This isn't a comedy anime. You guys think you get fan service for free? But yeah, look at the Aegis, guys. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And look at my wonderful shoulder pads, my ceremonial gear. My ceremonial gear as the beholder. Not the beholder, the holder. I mean, I do behold it, but the holder, the Aegis. Oh my god. And then, oh my god, I have another one on this side. I didn't even know that until this very moment. Whoa. That's so awesome. Who just said very detailed armpits? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's move on. Look at my My waist. I don't know why I was searching for that word. I was probably trying to say something else. We got my waist. Wow, look at that. Now I can really schmoo. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Sorry, sometimes songs like play in my brain. You're gonna hear a lot of the Konoha Village theme from me from Naruto. Whenever I'm running around in a video game and I don't really know exactly where I'm going or what's going on, you are just gonna hear doo 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 doo. And I'm gonna do that over and over again. Do that over and over again. I'm gonna dance to it. It's gonna be awesome. Also, many of you might be wondering, what are those donuts? What are these donuts on my arm? They're not donuts. They are magic amplifiers. They help me be the very, very best. No, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. I had to create them with my own power to begin with. It's sort of like, think of it like I put a bunch of energy into batteries that I then put onto myself to make my magic stronger. So it's not cheating. It's all mine. It's all natural. Speaking of all natural, that gem forged in the heart of a volcano. I originally got it for Sky, but I will admit, as I looked at it more, it's very shiny, and we already talked about how I collect shiny things. So sorry. I promise I'll get you another birthday present, dear sister, but this one is mine. Shiny. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Next we have my shorts. They are in fact shorts. It is not a skirt. Not some weird sort of tight situation. I got my hands. They, I prefer to keep them behind my back in a, Arthur type position. Not Arthur. That's that one kid. Not Arthur. The other kid. The one of the meme that he has like a yellow sweater and like pants and like his fist is balled up. Is his name Arthur? That is Arthur? Oh, right! The other kid is Caillou. Honestly, I'm sorry, I forget memes all of the time. I would like to be one of the memers. But I have, you can ask all of my gen mates. I have several times had to go, hey guys, what's that one meme that's like this? The Drake meme of that, the man, the Drake. I had to ask for that one too. I don't remember those sorts of things. It just doesn't really happen. So yeah, anyways, I definitely didn't forget Arthur Hand. Arthur Hand. And you can make memes of this with what you will. Arthur Hand. Who knows what I'm angry about, but it's something. And I got it on the other side too. It's not just a one-time deal, it's a two-time deal. I'm gonna double Arthur you. Double Arthur, super sucker punch into the next nebula. Whoa! I'm not a chuny. Knees. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I can vibe. I can jam. You know, when you can vibe to these songs in your own head, isn't that just like the best? It's like it's a free silent disco, okay? It's a free silent disco. And we all know that silent discos are horribly expensive, right? You guys have been to a silent disco. It's not just me, right? Silent discos are cool. Like my knees. They got really nice shading. Thank you, Utamama, for your attention to detail. Whatever would I do without my knee shading? Whatever would I do? That sounds like I'm like making fun of it. No, genuinely, I think it's wonderful. I think it's really beautiful. I could stare at my knees for hours. I should like Sharpie little faces on them and then I'd finally have friends. Other than Haven, of course. Other than Haven. And Musia. And management. I have more friends. I swear. Next, what are those? What are those? We're getting there, but for now, look at these bad boys. They hold up my Jordans. I think that is what they are called. Although I've also been told that they are not in fact Jordans and they are something much worse than Jordans, but you will see soon. Boom, my Jordans. These are definitely the Jordans that everyone talks about on the interweb. But I have been informed that they are, in fact, toeless socks with sandals. And that is apparently a problem. I do not understand. It is a part of my ceremonial gear, and I do not understand how people from this world could make fun of me for it. It is part of my honor. It is part of my symbol. It is why are you sniffing it? That is not appropriate. That is not appropriate. No sniffing. I'm gonna have to put them away. They get very angry, you see. If you continue to sniff them, they will start barking. Do not do that. Do not continue to sniff. See, now I have to stop. You made them angry. How could you do that? How could you make my grippers angry? I need them to walk. I'm not bringing them back. That's not happening. Why would I do that? For you to look at them? For you to stare at my grippers? No, it's not happening, man. You're not gonna have my grippers, okay? Okay? You've been banned! You've been banned from the grippers! You've been banned. It's the first and only ban that you're allowed to have and stay in chat. You're banned from the grippers. I knew they couldn't be trusted with you guys. I even cut my toenails? But my body is a weapon, and that is just an extension of them. They are my falcon toenails, and they will slit the throats of my enemies, okay? And I will rejoice in it. Because think about it. Think about how fucking lame. Oops. I mean, think about how freaking lame your, think about how freaking lame your death has to be. If not even meeting my twin blades, but instead you just get slashed by my toenails? You're screwed. And not in the way that you would like. So don't mess with an anime girl's grippers. Because that is what will happen. When her body is a weapon, you are going to die. You are going to die. Worth? No, it's not worth it. Worth, they say. I'm going to write that on a sticky note. I'm going to put it on my wall. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it every day. And I'm going to go, that guy's dead now. That sucks. It will be just another name on my list. Don't ask me about it, it's long. It took a long time to find Sky, okay? It took like 2 years. Like a long time. No, wait. 2 years? 1 year? It was a while. It took time. It felt like forever. Let's just keep it at that. Okay, let's just keep it at that. Yeah. Don't ask about the list. Don't give anybody the list. Don't tell them I have a list. AN doesn't know. Sky does not know. Senpais do not know. Genmates do not know. They do not know I have a list. I mean, look at me. How could I have a list? A list? No. Gaslight. Get kept. Girl boss. I have no list. There is no list in Bossing Say. There is simply no list. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Aw. Look at you guys. Rambling. Rambling to the man in the corner now. Yeah, there's no list. Just like there's no man in the corner. Anyways. Next time I see the man in the corner. I'm gonna him to the grave. I don't like the man in the corner. The man in the corner scares me constantly. We're back on the man in the corner. Like I said, I really don't like the dark. But I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get you, man in the corner. I swear I'm close. He smells strangely familiar. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out at a later date. We'll figure that out at a later date. Yeah. Hopefully later. Maybe. Soon? Question mark? Man in the corner? You never know. You never know. You never know. Sorry. Now I'm just kind of thinking about the man in the corner. No. No more man in the corner. No more man in the corner. We're fine. Everything's good. I have nothing tormenting my soul from the screams that I've endured during my ruthless slaughter of many, many people. No. I'm not Kaim from Drakengard. In that respect. I'm not. Do you not believe me? Do you not believe me, chat? Are you trying to gaslight me? Gatekept girl boss me? It's not gonna happen. If you do that, Timothy and I, we're gonna have some talks, okay? We're gonna have some talks. Alright? You can choose. You can choose. Do you want this side of Timothy? Do you want this side of Timothy? Up, you know, an available orifice? Or would you perhaps like this side of Timothy? Would you like this side of Timothy? Perhaps? Perhaps this side of Timothy is, you know, bigger, girthier, better for you guys. You're a bunch of bottoms anyways, so, you know, maybe this side? Or maybe, just imagine. Just imagine. You'll be fine. 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 Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Any Hoosers, we're getting close to the end now. But before we go, I want to show you one last thing. I'm taking my clothes off. I'm taking my clothes off! Shit. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Ta-da! Wow! Look at that. I'm so spiffy. Oh my god. Can you believe it? Look at how spiffy I am. Beach episode? When? Beach episode? When? Right? Yeah. Beach episode when? Nope, you're not gonna get the toes. I already told you, you're not gonna get them again. You made them mad. You're gonna have to earn them back. You're gonna have to earn them back. Let's head back to the chatting screen for a final goodbye for now. But before that, I do want to reward you guys with, you know, accepting that I do not want to show the toes. With a little dance. I like to dance. Do you guys like to dance? I can't really dance, like, amazingly. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. But, this is my dance. Dancity dance. A little jig. A little wiggle. Just for you. We're doing our best. We're vibing. Yeah! Thank you guys so much for coming to this debut. I really enjoyed getting to share myself with you and, you know, prove to myself that I could not ramble for too long about Nier. For now. But I managed to do a pretty good job, I think. I managed to do a pretty good job. After this, we are going to be rating, well, not technically rating, clicking into my cover song of Addo's Backlight from the One Piece movie Red. And then after that, you are going to, without a choice, check out Amora. And then after that, Navi. You're going to do that, or, well, you're gonna be on the list. And also, do not forget, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, there is going to be a group collab between everyone in Haven. We're gonna be doing so... Man, that was my first mess up. I almost made it so far without being too pawn. But, we're gonna be doing that group collab, and it's going to be super fun, super special. I am excited for it. And, yes. One last time, I am Blaise Shinryu of AN Project's 2nd Generation Haven. And, I will see you guys later, and, then tomorrow, etc., etc., etc. And what to look forward to is going to be this. These are all the things that you're going to look forward to. You are going to be there. We are going to, on Monday, play Dark Souls 3 for the very first time. Then we're gonna do some Genshin Impact Brain Rot. I'm gonna try to draw my gen mates. Then we're gonna play Liza P for 2 days. Then we're gonna do some rock and roll karaoke. And then we're just gonna chat for a little bit. And yeah, it'll be a full week of Blaze. Woo! Also, oh wait, I took it off screen, but thank you, Lunaris Bloom, for the beautiful artwork. Thank you, thank you, thank you! And of course, thank you to Monaroon one more time for making everything. Huh! Debut! Wow! Finished! Oh my god! I'm gonna go to the next screen! Bye! See you guys tomorrow! And later, etc., etc. And the rest of the week, and for quite some time.